The holiday rush, though, is not over when it comes to demand for COVID tests in Colorado. We have seen long lines at testing sites from Boulder to Douglas County. 9 News reporter Noel Brennan is in Lone Tree outside Sky Ridge Medical Center. And Noel, you've been watching those lines all day long.
Yeah, we have, Kim. In just the past few minutes here at Sky Ridge Medical Center, we saw a community safety officer with the city of Lone Tree actually block off the entrance to the testing site. He told us that traffic was backing up so badly today, they have shut down the site starting at 4 o'clock, and it was supposed to be open until 6 tonight. We also saw yesterday at this exact same site that there were lines, really long lines, and wait times up to 2 hours, so long that the city of Lone Tree was encouraging folks to go elsewhere to get tested. So here at this site, this is being run by a lab called Mako Medical. They are doing the testing here and at several sites across the state. A rep from that lab says they've seen a steady uptick in demand since November, and the week before Christmas was one of the busiest of the year. They're processing up to 1,500 tests a day. Dr. Richard Zane is Chief of Emergency Medicine for UC Health, and he says there's unprecedented demand for testing thanks to an unprecedented contagious variant, Omicron. But he says we should all take a deep breath and understand when COVID testing is most important. Right now, if you're vaccinated, boosted, and not showing any symptoms of COVID-19, Dr. Zane says you do not need a test and you can skip the long wait in a line like this.
If you are symptomatic, you should be tested, and we have adequate testing to test people who are symptomatic. If you need a test to go back to school or work or to travel, we have adequate testing. Where people are running into long lines is asymptomatic testing for unclear purposes.
When it comes to gathering for New Year's Eve, Dr. Zane had the following advice. He says if you are fully vaccinated, boosted, not showing any symptoms, and you're gathering with people who are in that same category, you have very low chances of spreading Omicron. Kim?
Okay, it's the question you got to ask or consider, because by the time we get to next week, people are going to be going back to work and kids will eventually be back to school. There's going to be a lot of folks that need to know.
Absolutely. And these lines, of course, they're not getting any shorter, but pass on that message to folks that if you're not showing those symptoms and you're fully vaccinated and boosted, doctors say you don't need to get a COVID test right now.
Okay, good to know. Thank you, Noel.